Sabbatical. Hello and welcome to my reflection vlog about Thailand. 10 years ago when my sister and her now husband Ray went to Thailand and told me about hanging out with elephants, and I was like, I need to do that. So fast forward a decade and I finally got to go to Thailand, and it was amazing. It was my first time in the country. I knew the sabbatical, I wanted to go somewhere in Asia. There wasn't many options because a lot of Asia was closed because of COVID. So when Thailand opened, I was like, this is my moment. I just wanted to reflect on what I learned, what was interesting. The first thing is the weather. It is hot. We're walking in a neighborhood now, and I'm showing them what's above us. And the reason is so we stay in the shade.
Yeah.
I like that. Most people will start out in Bangkok. And Bangkok is actually the most visited city in the world. It's enormous, it's beautiful, there's tons of people. And I went in the winter, and in the winter it was getting up to the 90s. So most people don't really like to do things like socially until the sun starts to go down. So that made me understand, like, oh, this is why there's so many night markets here, because who wants to be outside in the heat of the day? Hello from the Sunday street market in Chiang Mai. This market is enormous. It's blocks and blocks and blocks. There's massages, there's jewelry, there's food. So I'm wishing I had a bigger suitcase. I just saw something I've actually never seen before. They played what I think was the national anthem, and everyone just stood still. 90% of the country is Buddhist. There's specifically a Muslim population in the south, and that's due to migration from Malaysia. What you see when you travel across Thailand is these beautiful temples. They look like, I kept calling them castles because they look like castles. They're so colorful and rich and inviting, and every community has at least one. I don't know how many temples there are in Thailand, but there must be thousands. When you're cycling around Thailand, you're just going along, and then there's this temple, and this is typical, and usually there's just a small number of monks that live there. These are the ones that run the temples. The monks can only be men, and they cannot touch women. You can be a monk even for just 2 weeks, 2 years, etc. And in the morning, very early in the morning, the monks go out and collect food from the people in the community. That's the way they honor the monks. So right now, people are walking 3 times around the temple.
Represent the 3 principal thing in Buddhism, which is Buddha, the founder, Dhamma, his preaching, and Sangha, his follower, the monks who dress in this bright yellow color. We call them Sangha or Song. So people do that three rounds.
I was really surprised to see how much respect there are for the monks. Like in the airport, you can check in VIP, or there's a special place for them. If you go onto the subway trains, just like there's seats for the elderly or young children, they also say to open seats up for the monks. So the upside about traveling during COVID is that sometimes you get a whole temple to yourself. And an echo too. So we're riding the subway. I'm really excited, and it is so clean here, like you could eat off of these floors. They had a sign for no durian, which is a kind of fruit, and what Luck told me is that you can't eat that, you can't bring that fruit on the subway because some people say it smells very bad. So here's my coin. I just touch it and it opens. Wow! So this is the subway station by the temples, and so the decoration is very temple-like as well. This does not look like any subway in New York City. So I didn't do too much research before going to Thailand, but I did read one vlog. And in this vlog, the person said that massages are so cheap in Thailand that you should literally get one every day. So I kept that in the front of my mind.
The foot massage area, it's 80 baht for half an hour, so that's less than $3.
The best massages to get were either foot massages or Thai massages, because that's kind of what their expertise is. Basically like a spa place. I got it in a night market once. I got a massage in a park. I also got a massage in one of the airports. If you're going to Thailand, plan on getting massage. Also plan on the Thai massage being a bit painful. They focus on pressure points and they really go deep. The more cautious side about Thai massage is you have to be careful what kind of massage place you go into. Some specialize in things other than just a regular Thai massage. I saw this sign here. It said what kind of massages they give, and also it says no sex and no smoking, so you know what you are and you aren't getting into. I learned some interesting things about the Thai language. First of all, the way men and women have the ending to certain words is different. So for example, a woman would say thank you, they would add ka, and a man would add pra. So a woman would say kapun ka, and a man would say kapun krap. So I think that's super interesting. It does add some kind of complexity or some problem in terms of these gender binary, how not everyone fits into one or the other. There are 44 letters and then an additional 20-something consonants in the Thai language. And when you write, you do not put spaces in between words. You only put spaces in between sentences, and there's no punctuation. So the space is the punctuation, which it was like a period, right? Which is the equivalent of a period. But if you're asking a question, you would add like a question word at the end, which is mai. Thai people are very friendly. Generally, when people greet you, they do something called why. So they put their hands together. You see this everywhere. You see it on billboards. You even see it with the Ronald McDonald. You are greeting somebody who's more elderly than you would also bow your head a little bit. Thailand is known for its food. Everyone talks about how delicious it is, and they're not wrong. But what I do want to say is there's two types of food. Well, there's more, but there's two main types of food. Spicy, and when I say spicy, I mean off the chart spicy, and sweet. And when I say sweet, and I love sweet things, is like so sweet. Even if you ask for something not spicy, in Thailand, it's rare that you would get anything without spice. This is
The
squid. It's spicy. Pray for me. Okay.
I have to pay for you.
It's a
Spicy?
Thailand has a royal family, and Thailand also has a prime minister. Prime minister was put into office through a military coup, so there's political discord in the country, and people feel like they are oppressed and that their votes are not counting, and this current prime minister is in his 7th year. You cannot talk negatively about the king or the royal family. You can be fined and you can be jailed, and that does happen. This king is one of the most wealthy rulers in all the world right now. And what I didn't expect is that there's literally photographs of him and the queen everywhere you go. So I just learned that when you take a picture in Thailand or with Thai people, you cannot just, you have to be like, or
You have to do some posting.
yeah, why?
Because if you just only sitting, no posting, they ask you that you take picture for ID card.
Yeah, there's no ID card, so we're all. So now I know, thank you, because that's very important. So now we know how to pose. Just random things about Thailand. If you just look up almost anywhere in Thailand, you see the electrical wires. It's like this bird's nest of wires.
It's crazy. We're driving by and we see this enormous fire. I'm
They
scared.
fixed it, and luckily nothing too horrible happened. Usually the toilets are Western style toilets, if you will, but there are a few that are more like cold. I just used my first super squat toilet. A couple things. I wasn't sure whether I should put my feet here or like outside. So that was one. Second, you'll notice there's nothing to flush. but you have to use that pan. There's water in there, and you dump it in the toilet. So I don't know if this is educational to anyone, but mission accomplished. Maybe understand why you need those signs about why you shouldn't put your feet on a Western toilet. I hope you get to go to Thailand and experience it for yourself.